If you're planning to buy the Jackery Explorer 300 for backup power, please listen, or you'll regret it. The Explorer 300 sits in that sweet spot where it's small enough to carry anywhere, but still powerful enough to handle real everyday gear. It handles phones, laptops, cameras, small fans, even a TV for a few hours without any issues. No noise, no fumes, no setup, just press a button and it works. Real life use. In real life, this is the kind of device people end up using more than they expected. During short power outages, it's enough to keep phones, tablets, and even things like a TV or gaming console running for a while. Some people even use it to keep their Wi-Fi going for hours, so everything stays connected. It's also super useful for road trips and camping. Instead of relying on your car or limited outlets, you can charge multiple devices in one place. Phones, cameras, laptops, even run a small fan inside a tent at night. And the charging side makes a big difference too. You can charge it at home, in your car while driving, or even with a solar panel. So on trips, it's not just about how long it lasts, you can keep topping it up along the way. That's why for a lot of people, this becomes a grab-and-go power backup, something that's easy to carry, easy to recharge, and just works when you need it. Can it run a mini fridge? Yes, but it depends on the fridge and the wattage. This unit can handle up to 300 watts continuously, with a 500 watt surge for a few seconds when devices start. So if you're using a small portable fridge or car cooler that runs around 40 to 60 watts, it works just fine. But here's where people get confused. Some mini fridges, especially home-style ones, can spike much higher when they start, sometimes 200 to 400 watts or more. And if that spike goes beyond the limit, the power station will just shut off. Even if it does run, it won't last very long on a single charge. And full-size home refrigerators, that's completely out of range for this unit. So it works great for small, low-power fridges for a few hours, but not for bigger appliances or all-night use without recharging. Why some people feel frustrated after buying it? This is where most of the frustration comes from. On paper, it looks like you're getting close to 300 watt-hours of power, but in real use, that number drops. Between conversion loss and the unit's own power usage, you're realistically working with around 80% of that capacity. And that gap is exactly what catches people off guard. Because it sounds like a solid backup, but it behaves more like a small power source. So instead of expecting all-night device usage or powering multiple things at once, it's better to think phones and small gadgets for days, a few laptop charges, light use over short periods. Where people run into problems is when they treat it like a bigger unit. Try running heaters, kitchen appliances, or anything high draw, and it hits its limit fast. So it's not that it underperforms, it's that the expectations are set too high. Final verdict. The Explorer 300 isn't built to replace a full power setup. It's built to make small things easier. If you go in with the right expectations, it's a simple, reliable option for everyday use, short trips, or basic backup. But if you're expecting it to handle heavy devices or run all night without thinking about power, it's probably not the right fit. If you want to check the latest price or deals, you can find it in the description. Sometimes it's worth it more at the right price.